I mean, to me, I think, I just keep thinking about it, about all these little demos and all the back and forth, right? Is that I've got to say, and obviously, you know, I don't have a vote, but we all know which way I would if I did. But she became Hillary to me, rather than, you know, this slip-in person. She became Hillary. She became no. Now I actually don't like you. Like not. I don't like you. I find the passive-aggressive thing. It's a certain way that I would say lefty women win arguments, right? Which is to, you know, the boomers talking, you know, the patriarchy's in its last rattles, right? And
the personal attacks.
Yeah, and I find that stuff, it just, you know, and then they turn around and it just, I'm going to be a president for all of you. No, you're not. You're going to be a president for the people in that room, which is the media and your staff in the other room. You don't care at all about the other half of the country. Like, it was nice to see this morning and the 9/11 thing, they're all standing together and you went, okay, maybe this is, but you didn't see that last night. You saw a person who wouldn't wipe her shoe with this bloke, and it's dismissive of a certain type of American, a certain type of man, and dare I say even the women who love those type of men.
She couldn't stop herself with the personal attacks, you know, calling him a disgrace, bringing up, of course, the lawfare, which the American public has turned against. And all I could think when I saw sort of net all the personal insults she has hurled at him was, if he had done this to her, there would be a headline everywhere about what a misogynist he is today, about what a disgusting sexist pig he was in his approach to her. But because she's a woman, she's allowed to personally insult him over and over and over while she rolls her eyes at him, while she acts like, oh, and then on top of it, because she looked emotionally unregulated in the first half of that debate in the split screen, but on top of it, she wasn't openly cackling because she's clearly been instructed never to laugh again. But she did laugh. She laughed twice in response to his answers. And one was on the economy and one was on immigration. Yep. He was raising the thing about what's happening in Springfield, Ohio, with whether people's pets are getting eaten or attacked or killed by these Haitian migrants who are all over this town. And she laughed openly at him. It's no laughing matter. First of all, there are first-person testimonials all over television and the internet of people in Springfield saying this is happening. There's a city manager who says they couldn't prove it. That does not mean it didn't happen, and that's yet another reason why David Muir's attempt to fact-check this issue was so inappropriate. It's a he said, they said at this point. That's not the kind of thing a debate moderator should weigh in on. You are not there to be a judge. You're a questioner. That's it. Who died and left him king of Springfield? Anyway, So they're raising this problem about what's happening with the Haitian migrants in Springfield, Ohio. And her response is to laugh at it. Well, what are you laughing at? This woman, Noelle, whose soundbite we played on our show 2 days ago, who's an elderly woman who says they're camped out on her front lawn every night to the point where she's too terrified to go outside. And her husband says she has to move. Is that funny to you? Is it funny to you, the Facebook post that did indeed say that somebody's cat had been stolen and that they saw the cat strung up like a deer being skinned? I don't know if that's true, but I have no reason to doubt it because the city manager's claim is simply, we were unable to verify. Oh, really? What did you do to verify? Because the other part of your statement talks about how it's really unfortunate this crisis is being used to generate hate and bias, which sounds just like a left-wing response, right? I don't trust that guy as far as I can throw him. Anyway, all of this is indicative of her disdain for the country and for actual Americans who are having to deal with this overflow of immigrants into our communities, and for regular American people who don't think this is a laughing matter, right? At all. She's a truly like let them eat cake kind of person. Like, by the way, Taylor Swift, who just put the cherry on the sundae with all her gazillions. Me too. Kamala and Tim, they're the ones for me. And she won't have to deal with any of the consequences of their policies.
Yeah, exactly. She'll fly into town for a day, take your money, and then see you later. I also thought that, look, you know, for a person who's apparently some wonderful 4D chess marketer, she ruined her own impact of that moment where everyone's still talking about the debate and she sort of got it lost. And, you know, but again, it's not a surprise where she ended up landing.